Yo, 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 what up, though? What up, though? It's been a minute. It has been a minute. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. What up, though? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you're entering the building or the association. What up, though? What is good? Salute to all that has made it in. What up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Been gone for a minute. What about, 2-3 weeks? I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. As y'all saw, if you're familiar with the DST Facebook page, I actually shared a picture on there. Just trying to get things back to normal. For some of y'all who may not know, I do have a pinched nerve, and so far in the back is getting well. All right. Every now and then I get a little pain. Like I got a little pain right now, but it's not really bad. Really, the pain is just coming from like here on down to this finger right here. So, went to the doctor, and he just double checking, seeing exactly what's going on. He told me to do some exercises and things like that. I did a little bit of it, but when you start doing them exercises, it really get to hurting all up in here, feeling like somebody pulling a vein or a muscle or something like that. So, but I'm happy to be back with y'all, just to kick it and go from there. We got a lot of, man. It's so much that I done missed. Couldn't get down here in too much pain. As you see, I'm leaning to the right a little bit because, like I said, this is still hurting, but I haven't missed work. All right. I'm still going to work. Got an awesome team at work who understands what I'm going through. It's hard to pick up like a piece of paper. It's hard to pick up like an empty box. But I'm getting better though. Probably in a couple of weeks, I'll probably be about 85, 90%. But right now I'm probably about 60, 65. So I am doing well. But for anybody that ever had a pinched nerve, you already know what I'm going through. For the ones that have not, who don't understand, you do not want these problems. I'm talking about a pinched nerve affects everything, whether it's on your left side, your right leg, your left leg, your back, your neck. You can barely even lift your arm up and things like that. So, I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. Thankfully, uh, every now and then I get some flare ups, some real bad flare ups where my arm just feels like some knives is coming through, and it's just my doctor told me, he said, look, the body got to heal, because I told him I ain't been asleep. I told him since this happened, I ain't been asleep. So he gave me some muscle relaxer, and shoot, I'm gonna say last week I was asleep Saturday, woke up for a couple hours, and slept all day Sunday. I was out of there. I can't be like that though. I cannot be like that. Missed quite a bit of business. Um, yeah, it's been real tough. I've been late on some things because I'm taking these pain pills, just trying to relax. So we got business affairs. Uh, I apologize for the delay, but just know I'm just going through a little bit. So other than that, we got a lot of news that came out recently, as of yesterday, today. Uh, um, as you know, um, I'm big on everybody starting their own media library. And the reason why I need y'all to start your own media library, because all of these streaming services are raising prices, they're making changes, they doing all type of craziness just so this, uh, the stockholders, the investors to make more money. Um, as some of y'all know, Amazon actually came out and they're basically telling us you're not going to be able to watch no more 4K unless you spend $2.99 or $4.99, depending on the deal you have. Now, it's probably going to be a class action lawsuit on this, and hear me out, because Prime members, okay, I don't think this should be taken away from Prime members who actually bought into the program, and some of us actually use Prime Video, and for at least let it aspire, let our yearly, really for the ones that do it yearly. I don't know about the monthly. If you do it monthly, well, after your month is gone, they want to raise it. That's fine. But to take it away from people who are, that just paid late last year, and now you're taking away the 4K content. Not only are you taking away the 4K content, you are now taking away the Dolby Atmos audio. And this is why, again, you have members such as myself and others telling you, why are you dependent on these streaming services when we have the technology that is on our side, and you can build your own media library? That way, you ain't got to go through these loops and things like that. So I'm going to show you this little small article. Let me share the screen, and salute to everybody. Listen, let me say this before I switch screens. All right. Let me say thank you to the ones that have reached out. I done saw messages on the MetaQuest. I done saw messages in my emails. I done saw messages on DST and Streaming Outside the Lines Facebook group. Look, salute. I done got messages. I really don't answer that much messages on my personal page because it's so much spam, and you click on something and you get some malware, something crazy going on. So I really don't check the inbox of like my personal page. But let me just say thank you to everyone. That's what I should have said when I first opened up. I understand, a lot of times I bring some content. A lot of times I might bring a little drama, but a lot of times I give you the tools to make your life better. And for so many people to reach out to me, and look, I apologize if I didn't get back to you, but I read every message on DST Facebook, the Streaming Outside the Line, and I read every message on asksuperdelltv at gmail.com. I read it, man, and it was just crazy because a lot of people may not watch my stream, like my live or things like that. I might get a little, momentum on the replay. Salute to the replay gang. Um, but to see so many, when I tell you I had over 100 messages just saying, Dale, get better. Dale, I noticed you've been gone. Get well. You know, God got you and things like that, man. So I appreciate it so much, man, because a lot of times, like last night, I was in so much pain. And to see that I wake up and I go to work and just so happen I'm checking my email, just for business, because I do got some things that is in my house. I just haven't shared it. I posted did a video 3-4 weeks ago about a new device that hasn't even came out yet. Um, um, but just to see them messages, and and I'm using one hand. I'm trying not to use this arm, right? And I'm using one hand. And I can't type or nothing like that with no one finger, But just know I salute to y'all, man, because that means a lot to me. I've been doing this for a while. And my goal again, I don't have to be the biggest YouTuber. I don't have to get the most numbers, none of that. I get it. I don't have to do that. But just know that um when people reach out to me, that just shows love. I ain't got no haters or nothing like that. People just reaching out. Even got some phone calls. Salute to Ken Mullen. Ken reached out last week, or was it the week before? I don't know. I think it was last week, and Salute to, I think, who was on the phone? D Johnson and who else was it? Oh man, I can't even remember. Was it Sandy? Was it and Flint? If I'm not mistaken, I done talked to so many people. Um, you know, it's just amazing. People, just family and friends calling, just checking on me. Hey, how you doing? And things like that. Really, a lot of my friends, my dogs, who I grew up with, we don't see you on social media or nothing. You all right? You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm hanging in there. I was supposed to go to St. Louis uh, over the weekend, but I was just in so much pain. And we was going to a party, a celebration, a 50th birthday, but I decided it's probably not best because I didn't want to get down there and the arm flare up and anything, and then I'm hurting, pain pills not kicking in. And so, hey, just salute to y'all, man. I appreciate all the messages, all the love, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. Um, so it wasn't like I did anything crazy. I didn't pick up a heavy box. I didn't do anything crazy. I picked up like a 1 ounce box that started everything, and then I went to the New Edition concert. And that next day, all of this was just it. I woke up and it was like just went up my arm, and it's just stopped in the back of my neck. So salute. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Honestly, I do thank y'all, man, because y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me encouraged. But just know, man, I got all type of new devices. I'm testing out one currently upstairs. Um, so far it's working. So far it's working. I got to test out something else before I put my stamp of approval on it. There's a little bit of changes. Matter of fact, I got what, three devices upstairs in my living room. And I have one that's coming. Possibly two more that are coming. All right. You know me, I'm cool with a lot of, you know, different, streaming devices, organizations that actually remembers me, and they know I support them. Like sometimes I don't even wait for them to reach out to me. I go and buy it myself. So again, also no. I got three devices upstairs, and then I have one, two. I got three more devices that I have not disclosed to y'all. So three of them are wearables. The other devices, possibly four, are streaming devices. All right, technically. So be on the lookout for that. And again, thank y'all, man, for showing your boy some love. Y'all just don't know, it gets me through my day, and I put that on everything. It gets me through just to look. I don't set off the AI and everything, the camera. It just makes me to sit back and be looking at my. I be picking up my tablet like, you know, and just and it's just so hard to type with one finger. So don't think I haven't responded. And to my business partners, I appreciate y'all for y'all waiting on me. Sometimes it's been a little longer than norm, but I do appreciate you, honestly. All right, let's get to this. Okay. Let me share the screen because I'm not going to be on here too long, guys. I'm definitely not. At least that's not my goal. All right. Amazon makes it ad free, guys. This is one of the reasons why I always tell y'all, learn how to do this yourself. You can build your own Netflix, you can build your own Amazon Prime, you can build your own Paramount. You can do it. All right. You can do it. I will teach you how to do it if you get in touch with me. And I apologize to the people who've been waiting on me, but I got a good excuse. All right. excellent excuse. But this is why we have decided, us real cord cutters, we don't play these games. Okay. Even though I got Prime Video because it comes with the Prime from Amazon, because I do order a lot of um items from Amazon. So Amazon Prime comes with my yearly subscription. And if you go down here, all right, I'm on AFTV News, all right, and they got a real short, a very short, um, article right here. It says Amazon is changing what aspects of Prime Video are included with Prime memberships and with the service ad-free tier, which will now be called Prime Video Ultra. And let me put this up in here. So, I got to share this with my peoples down here, just in case. All right. Just in case. There's only a few of us that are, actually giving you the information. Shout out to the YouTube creators who are giving you the information. Um, and it's going to be called Prime Video Ultra. All right. Starting April the 10th. Y'all know what day that is. Y'all know what day that is. That's 410. That is my birthday. So they want to give us some bad news starting on my birthday. But starting April the 10th, Prime members will no longer have access to 4K streaming, which has been included for over 10 years, unless they pay an extra fee for the ad-free tier, which is increasing from $2.99 to $5 a month. Okay. So this doesn't matter whether they just want the money. So it is what it is. It says Ultra is also the only way to get Dolby Atmos audio. It tells us right there, and it comes with fine simultaneous streams. You know what that means? So 5 different devices can stream at the same time. That's basically what it means. So you can have an NVIDIA Shield, on 4K Pro or on 4K Plus, the Apple TV 4K, and whatever else device. Maybe you got your phone or your tablet or something. You can get up to 5 devices with this. All right. And you can all watch Amazon Prime at the same time. Also, it's going to come with 100 downloads. So you'll be able to download, as we always been able to download, for offline viewing. Prime members will, it said Prime members with including access to Prime Video with ads will now regain access to Dolby Vision content after Amazon took it away 2 years ago. Downloads will increase from 25 to 50, and concurrent streams will increase from 3 to 4 for ad supported Prime Video as well. So you see that they're doing their thing. And it's nothing we can do. All right. If you want to watch that 4K, some of y'all watch that 4K. Some of y'all got the equipment, the audio structure to actually run 4K and get the much improved audio that comes with it. But this is why I've been saying this for years. If you watching me now, if you not learning how to do your own media library, which is you can do in the United States. If you know how to do it or you want to learn how to do it, you email me. All right. You email me. We'll get set up. I do multiple classes. That's just what I do. And there's no need to be going through all of this. And you listen, when you got your 4K content, you have your 4K content. There are plenty of platforms that are free. Let's name them. Kodi. You can use Kodi to watch your in-house media. Plex. You can use Plex to watch your media inside and outside your home. Okay. You got Envy. You can watch your in-house media inside and outside your home. Jellyfin, you can do all of that. So you can get access to your content. Or if you just someone that just want it as easy as possible, you just want it the easiest possible, you can get a external hard drive, probably start off with a 5 to up to 10 terabyte, create some folders, get your content, put it on your router, and as long really if you got your own router, because I tell people to get their own modem and get their own router. That way you control everything. You control everything. And guess what? You will be able to get to that external hard drive outside of your home network just using your application. You don't have to get the most expensive router out there to do it either. You don't have to do it. Now, if you got a real large 4K file and you're trying to watch it on your device, yeah, it might be a hit and miss. But if it's 720 or 1080p and you get to your router and you go into your folder where your movies or your TV shows is at and you click on it, it should play instantly as long as you got solid, internet. And so there are plenty of ways that you can watch your media. We don't have to keep going through these price hikes. In a couple more months, Netflix gonna be coming saying they raising their prices as well. It's just part of the game. All right. And so again, learn how to do it. If you interested in it, either you could do your own research, but if you want a fast tutorial class, email me. It's going right there across your screen. But don't email me if you're ready to go. Don't email me talking about, well, I'm looking to get something 3 weeks out. Give me 3 weeks. Well, email me in 3 weeks. These are for serious people because, again, I got one hand and I'm not about to be sitting up trying to type in all of that. This is just for serious inquiries only. If you're ready to go like this weekend, then email me. If you're looking at something 3, 4, 5 weeks out, then wait to email me because I'm not going to be answering a bunch of questions and stuff like that. I just had no time and it hurt to type when I'm using my left hand. Okay. It just hurt because the muscles haven't healed yet. So again, we don't have to go through this. All right. Let me do this. Let me see. I do want to show y'all this right quick. And again, it's just saying, look, the new name is going to be Prime Ultra, and it's going to be $5 a month. All right. If you want the annual subscription, it'll be $46. Okay. Exclusive 4K access 4K HD. Um, that's what it's going to give you. You're going to get all of that with this new tier service. Subscribers get up to 5 streams, up from 3, and 100 downloads, which I discussed. Okay, and again, here it is right here. You can go from $14 a month. This is the one that I have right here, and again, this is what if you want the ad free and you want to get the 4K. So if I want to get the 4K, right here, I'm gonna have to add the $5 per month. I don't need them. I don't need them because I do have my own Plex, which y'all know I got plenty of videos on it. And again, this is for US subscribers only, I guess, for right now. All right. So again, nobody's telling you have to do this. I'm just here to give you the information so you know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. We got some more news. All right. And this is bigger. Let me do this. Where is it at? I thought I had it up here. All right. This is bigger, and I'm going to get more into detail on this because BET Plus is being shut down. A lot of y'all know what BET Plus, Black Entertainment Television. That's what it stands for. But the plus was the application, so you can go on there and watch black films. A lot of Tyler Perry movies and TV shows was on there. A lot of black films was on there. A lot of what they call it. Guys, to be more careful, I can't remember. Uh, Reality shows were on there. So it had like New Edition. So if you were familiar with New Edition, Bobby Brown, all of that was on BET Plus app. And that way you can, you can get it. Well, there's been some major changes. Okay. I'm quite sure some of y'all have heard that BET was bought out. BET Plus was bought out by Paramount. And some of y'all don't know. This is bigger than what you think it is. Okay. They actually bought out one of the biggest names in entertainment. They bought a stake out. Okay. 25%. He had 25% in the stake. But if you've been following Tyler Perry, you know Tyler Perry has been doing a lot of business with Netflix. So you see how it kind of all makes sense and they probably threw him a bag. They probably like, look, we know you paid this for it, but we gonna nearly double what that is. You just never know. They not gonna give us the information, not yet anyway. But yeah, they straight up took this. And it's crazy because BT used to be owned by Bob Johnson, who was big in entertainment. Not only that, I want to say he owned the Charlotte Bobcats. The Bobcats really never did anything. But that's what he owned, and he owned BT. From there, he actually sold BT to not another Black American and nothing. He showed it to an organization, and they kind of been maintaining it, keeping it black, keeping it to the roots, because that's why BET was made for it was black entertainment where we can go on there and watch videos and videos and videos, and you might have a black movie or something like that, Harlem Nights, or you'll have some black entertainment. Then you had the news, then you had Comic View on there, a lot of black comedians. Well, it done probably been sold like twice, I believe. I could be wrong, but I know it's been sold at least twice. It could have been sold 4 times. I don't know. But Bob sold it, and then another company actually sold it. And now Paramount is buying BET Plus. They have straight up sucked it in, and now all of that content is going over to Paramount, which raises a question. This is bigger than what y'all think it is. This is not just a lot of black entertainment going over to the app, because I'm quite sure inside that Paramount application, a lot of that black them TV shows and things like that are not going to be there much longer. Let's just get that out the way, because a lot of that stuff is a little bit, not great. But because it was black, TV, and you have black directors and things, behind it. I believe within the next year, a lot of that will be missing off of Paramount. All right. And because, again, a lot of it wasn't great, but it was a place where if you wanted to see some of that, that a little bit of hood, but you also saw the greatness of like Tyler Perry and things like that, you will be able to benefit from BET Plus. A lot of times you can't, for the people who know how to get content, a lot of content you can't get a lot of black content from sites. There's just nowhere unless you buy the uh the seasons and stuff like that. You cannot get it. Really, if it's not the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Martin, a lot of that content you just can't get. You got to know somebody or know somebody to tell you what to do to go and get it. That's just what it is. So the major Paramount shakeup shuts down streaming services. All right. And let me leave that right here. So, because I think this is a good article, but it's much bigger than what you think it is after I break it down. All right. But that's the article that I'm presenting right there. It said, as Hollywood consolidation continues, another streaming service is biting the dust. This June, the newly formed Paramount Skydance will shut down BET Plus, which currently has around 3.5 million subscribers, and move its content to Paramount Plus, which currently has 80 million. So you see the difference right there. Let me make this a little bit larger. All right. Let's make this just a little bit larger. You see this 3.5 compared to 80 million. Okay. And what I think is going to happen, they're going to be picky of what they're going to leave on that application. All of those TV shows and movies and stuff like New Edition, they may keep. Bobby Brown, they might keep. I don't know too much about Tyler Perry and his involvement. Are they going to keep all of that? But all of those reality shows, they're not going to keep that. What benefit is it? I mean, they only going to gain 3.5 million. I mean, and that's not large at all. So just remember that. It says the news reported by Deadline was announced internally last week by Louis Carr, president of BET Networks. Paramount Skydance was able to merge the two streaming services after it bought out Tyler Perry Studios' stake in BET Plus. That was major. If you don't know about Tyler Perry, this dude has built his own studio and currently helped and talked to 50 Cent and what 50 Cent is doing down there in Louisiana. Tyler Perry don't have to go nowhere. He done built this establishment on an old slave land, according to what I read like years ago, built this place up with a bunch of studios where you don't even have to go outside. He can make the inside look like you're outside. If you look at some of his TV programs, you know that it's not real outside, but the greatness in him built a studio where I can do everything in-house. Everything. I don't have to go out here on these roads and streets or go to this different state and pay them to do a movie. I can be right up in the studio and build it and employs hundreds of folk. And that's the beauty of this. But they had to give him a bag because they have gotten 25% of the streamer and worth tens of millions of dollars. So I don't know. They didn't give us a number of what Paramount paid Tyler, but I'm quite sure it was a bag. I'm quite sure it was a hell of a bag. It says this powerful next step ensures the stories we champion, the creators we support, and the culture we represent go further than ever before. It said it says all content currently on BET, including Tyler Perry's vast library of films and TV series, will move to Paramount Plus if rights restrictions and license expirations allow. All right. So again, that's what I was saying earlier. It's really going to depend, what Tyler Perry, what the structure, how long it's supposed to be, and things like that. But it said Paramount will bring global fans over 1,000 hours of iconic series, Films, original and cultural touchstones that reflect the full spectrum of Black experience, including hits like Miss Pat, the Miss Pac Show, All the Queen's Man. It's a team of Average Joe Diarra from Detroit. Our celebrated Black storytelling will live alongside Paramount Premium series, sports specials, and films where we're clearly branded, prominently features, and easily defined in the BET hub. And so again, you know, it is a nice move. I'm quite sure they're gonna get a lot of that with Tyler Perry present, and then you got these other shows right here. But here's the bigger picture. And again, we're going to have to wait and see. BET was doing way more. BET was doing way more um, um, than just movies and TV shows. Okay, they did more. They talked about Black culture in the health field. Um, they talked about medicine, exercise. You know, is Paramount gonna keep that? And a lot of people actually learn from documentaries on BET Plus certain medicines that harm the body, certain fruits that heal the body. They BET talked about politics. Will that stay on there? Because we know currently right now Paramount, if you look it up, a lot of BET was, riding with, a lot of them people over there was riding with Democrats. Okay. And we know what Paramount is about. It's well known, they are on the right. All right. I don't set off. Look at it. I don't set off. Come on now. Stop playing with me. All right. It don't want to, I guess, see, I'm talking about politics and it want to act up. So I better hurry up and get off politics, right? Oh man, come on now. There we go. All right. It's telling me I better get off politics, but I wonder, are they going to keep a lot of that culture that people actually need, from the Black? Come on now. What the heck? I just turned you off. Come on. There we go. All right. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of it just gets bigger. It's not just about um it won't do my hand, but it'll do my fingers. All right. I don't know. There we go. All right. So again, I don't know if they're gonna keep these documentaries, things like that. Some of y'all got BET Plus, so y'all would know better than me. But I know, like, my daughter had it for a couple of months, and I will see all type of inside BET Plus, just talking about the healthcare system, things like that. Will they keep all of that content? Because people were on it. They were. A lot of people were going. Excuse me. A lot of people will go on there and actually look at that content, and different exercises and different medicines. What is inside this medicine compared to this medicine? How to heal the body, what fruits to get, how to grow a garden. I remember, like, about a year ago, they was showing in one of the documentaries how to do a garden from ground up. All right. And people were watching that stuff and looking at it and seeing it, so they can better their health. Will they keep that? That's one of the questions. That, like I said, you can get the TV shows and the movie, but what about the documentaries? You can go with that reality TV and stuff. But again, what about the documentary that affects the Black communities? That's what it's going to come down to. Will they keep that in Paramount Plus? And that's what you're going to have to see within the next six months to, like, a year. Are they going to keep that? And that's for y'all who got BET Plus. That's consider. Will they keep that? I don't think they're going to keep it. That's just my take. Now, if I'm proven wrong, I will apologize within the next year. But that's what I'm thinking. They're going to keep some of that stuff, the more popular things, but I don't know if they're going to keep all of that. And especially what affects the black communities, such as heart disease, diabetes, you know, um, different um, things that affect our children. It's so much out there. Uh, it just that's what it's going to come down to. Are they going to keep that, or are they going to remove it and just give us the nonsense? And think that we're going to ah ha ha hee 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 or dance and stuff like that. Put the Temptations or some movie like that on there so we can all laugh. The Five Heartbeats or something like that. Put that on there, and not keep what's very very important to us. So that's where we um that's what that's going to be the problem right there. How is it going to affect the black community? Because we got so many ailments that affect us, as far as our health. And BET will usually do a documentary on those. BET Plus will have a few of those documentaries on there and just discuss, how just walking up the street can affect the heart, and how going dancing can actually help. Just the little things, how growing a garden and things like that. So again, we'll see. All right. We will see. All right. And again, you just got to know, you got to read between the lines sometimes. And, you know, um, we will see. All right. We will see. All right. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? I see a few of y'all Kenyan up in here. What up? Who else up in here? Sparty boy, what up, though? Steve, what up? Hey, Steve. I was supposed to be there, and I promise you, Steve, I was gonna let you know. I was gonna let you know if we would have touched down, but of course we didn't. What up, Wes? What is good? What up, though? What up, though? Who else we got? Mac Man in the building. What up, though? We got Big Game James. What up, though? What's good? We good. Big Jig is in the Big Jig, what up, though? What's good, baby? I see you out there. Who we got? Damien, what up, though? Damien Jackson, what up, though? What's good? Hey, Jig, I got to get with you, too. I'll be getting with you later this week. I'll be getting with you later this week because I'm thinking I'm starting to heal, right? I'm starting to heal. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So let's discuss that. I know you sent me a text, and I hey, Hey, I think I put a couple words in there, man, and laid back down because your boy was hurt. So, Jig, I'll be getting with you. I'll be definitely getting with you because we got to talk business. All right. What up, though, Dennis? What up, though? What up, though, Turf? Needy. What up, though? What's good, baby? What up, though? We got Nell in the building. What up, though? Dub Brad is in the building. What up, though? Kenny, what up, though? What's good? Victor, what up, though? Sassy, what up, though? What's up, girl? I miss arguing with Sassy, boy. Me and Sassy got to debate at least once or twice a week. I ain't been able to debate, and Sassy, I did get your message, but again, I'm with one hand, and it just been hurting. It's been hurting. I did see it. I was trying to type, but I said, man, I ain't about to. It was just hurting. But what up, though, Sassy? Hope all is well. Who else in there? What up, though? D Wayne, what up, though? Sir Rome, what up, though? Can you bring up about the Buzz TV Classic AI TV box? I just saw it on Walmart's website. It is official already. It says the price and all. Let's see what they talking. I like to go to Buzz TV, the website, because I don't know if those are third party sellers on Walmart. Let me see. Let's see if they got anything on sale. Hmm. Let me see. I don't see the. Let me see. Walmart. Let me see what Walmart's saying. You say Buzz TV. Mm, Buzz TV Classic AI. Oh man, I'm tired. Oh. Let's see if I can find it. I don't see it. Yep, I do not see it, but let me do this right quick. Let me do this right quick, and then I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here because I'm hungry. Let's see. Here you go, right here. I think I found it. All right. It looked like it says not available. Yep, so it says not available yet. All right. At least that's if I'm not mistaken. I think this is it. All right. Look like it got 4 gigs of RAM with 128. If this is it, but it says $150. All right. Let's see the specs. 64. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs, USB 3 gigabyte optical, USB Type C for power, Bluetooth controller. Here go the controller right here. The remote is nice. It looks nice. All your recording features. It looks very nice. Yep. I'm hoping Buzz TV look out for you, boy. That's what I'm hoping. All right. So Rome, so you already know. You know, I'm a big Buzz TV. Man, I got so many Buzz TV devices. It's just crazy. What up, though, G Star? Yoki. What up, though? What's good? Josh is in here. What up, though, Josh? Renee, what up, though? What's good? Lady Sun Goddess, how you doing, baby? D Nice, the URL King, what up, though? What's that? Be your own boss. What's good? That's something that I used to use back in the day. All right. So be your own boss. Um, what's that? Who is that? Ed E? What up, though? What's up, Adrian? What up, though? What's good, baby? Yeah, he was saying that's what it was down there in Georgia. Yup. So, yup. Pepe, what up, though? Guess what? I bought the nerd roll on you were talking about because my what's that? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I lost mine. I ain't saw that thing in probably about a few days now. I don't know what happened to mine, but I went to Walmart. They didn't have them. I went to the little CVS up here. The lady said they didn't have none, so I got to find another one because it pretty much worked. What's up, Miss Octavia? What up, though? Say I can answer no. It's who purchased it. That's what she said. He also purchased Paramount. Yep. What up, though? T Sable. What up, though? What up, though? How you doing? Hope all is well. Frankie, how you doing? Who else we got up in here? She say, looking good, Dale. I'm trying to stay. Oh man, Frankie, if you would have saw me, boy, you would have been like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was bad. What up, though? We Bailey. What up, though? What's good, baby? Hope all is well, Miss Gail. Just a little bit. Just say you and I both under the weather. God got it. Absolutely. Absolutely. What up, though, Rich? What up, though? Hey, yeah, man. You know, I be checking out. I be in the background, man. I be in the background. I ain't gonna even lie. I be in the background just listening, and I knew you was near. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I say I know Rich is he listening just like I'm listening. So, hey, good looking, Rich. What up, though? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. Just still got some little pain though. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. You say that's not it? I don't know. Let me try to find it. I don't know. Cause I clicked on this. Let me see. The thing about it, I got a picture of it in my email. I do have a picture of it in my email. Oh, I do. I do have it. I'm just waiting for everything to come in. Let's see. Oh, you say, oh, that's you DVD? I'm about to say, like I used to use that back in the day. What up, though? What up, though, DVD? What's good, baby? What up, though, Jimmy? How you doing? Yep, I Ty home. What up, though? I'm currently going through a pinched nerve. That's why you ain't been seeing me. I ain't did no videos. I ain't dropped nothing. Um, and yeah, that's where I've been. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's been very, very painful. Very, very painful. This pinched nerve. It started the day after the New Edition concert. So I want to say like February the 21st, 22nd. And yeah, and I'm talking about back of my neck, shoulder blade, pain in my muscle arm, pain in my forearm, and it affects these two fingers. And yeah, man, so that's where I've been. That's why you ain't been seeing anything. But I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. And so hopefully, hopefully it continues to heal. But they say the older you get, because I had a pinched nerve like 10, 11 years ago, within a week, I was back to normal. This one, the older you get, the longer it take, really, and I'm not really active in exercising or sports or anything like that. So that probably plays a part in it too. Oh, okay. What up, though? What up, though, Vincent? What's good, baby? Y'all be changing y'all names. I don't be knowing who is who. All right. Good night. Hey, be safe out there. Yeah. Yep. But I'm gonna get it in. What up, though, Geo? I'm gonna get it in. It's coming once I come back because y'all got to see what exactly I have. Um, man, look. I also went to the show. I did take some medicine. Because what I do, I sleep in my recliner chair. Sometimes I lean it back, in the recliner just to hold the arm like this, relax it. So I did go to the movies, and y'all know me, I'm a horror fan. I love horror movies. I did go and see um, this movie right here. I did go and see this right here, Undertone. This is an okay film. Um, I think it only had maybe one, maybe two, if you want to call them jump scares. It was a little bit crazy because I went by myself, and I think it probably was about 40 or 50 people. But I found myself all the way, I was by myself all the way up at the top. And it got a little creepy. It got a little creepy hearing these noises. And I was by this one door that lead out to the upper auditorium, or you could just walk down the stairs to go to the lower end. And looking at this film, and this film does get dark. And when I say it does get dark, it does talk about demons. Okay, it does talk about that. But some of the noises, man, I was up there and I kept finding myself, because it's one of them films that, you know, the film, they pretty much did everything in the dark, and you might think you see something behind her, and it's like your eyes playing tricks on you, but you see something, but it's a real slow burn. All right, it's a slow burn. It's all right. I ain't gonna tell you to go to the movie and see it unless you just don't have nothing to do. But it is a little crazy. I think it could have been a lot better. But I don't have to see it again. You know, it wasn't. It left me with a question like, what the heck just happened? So again, you don't have to go and see it. You can wait for it to come to streaming if you're into horror films. So LJ, if you out there, you can wait for this to come to streaming. It is a slow burn like Hereditary, but I think the ending of Hereditary was better than this. All right, way better than this, because that was crazy what happened in Hereditary compared to this. And people who saw Hereditary, man, it was a slow burn, but this one went darker than, I ain't gonna even say darker. It is dark just like Hereditary. So if you made it to the end of Hereditary, this one is a little dark. But I did go and check it out because I wanted to see how it was. It was all right. I mean, I'll probably give it a like 2.75. You know what I'm saying? Out of a 5. You know, but I walked up in there. I took I took them pain pills. I numbed the arm down and went up in there. But it creeps you out over the sound that's going on, and so again, by me being up in the top, and in that one row, when y'all know, I send pictures all the time, but I was up there at the top, and I'm looking down. Ain't nobody down. Everybody spread it all over. There's couples all up in there, and I'm the only one at the top. And yeah, man, it was just, I thought I was hearing stuff, but it was really coming from the audio. But it was that type of creepy movie, because she kept looking, thinking she heard something or she sees something, and I'm looking like I'm seeing something. So it was crazy, but I made it through it. You know, so again, like I'm a movie goer and things like that. So I wouldn't suggest, like I said, if you're not into horror films, don't go and see it. It's not your traditional horror film, but you know how sometimes some of these movies go dark, and you know, I know some people will be out there, some really, you shouldn't be watching that and stuff like that. It can get in your soul. I hope it don't get in my soul. All right, that's just what it is. Still smiling and everything like that. So, but other than that, yeah, show enough. If you out there, I got to call show enough too. Cause Show Enough, and then I usually me and Show Enough, cause he like horror films too. But he usually tell, if he found out I went and saw it, he would definitely call me. And because I've been so much out of touch, um, I didn't tell him I went and saw it, because he'd tell me, he'd be like, "Hey man, how was it? How was it?" But usually I tell him like, "Hey man, I can tell Show Enough, yeah, you can wait for this one to come to stream, and there ain't no need for you to go and see it." And it'll probably be out in about 3-4 weeks. All right, because I think it only made like 7 million. It came in third place. I think them animated movies, Hopper or something, was the first place. So, um, yeah, I saw, I typed that in, but the Buzz TV Classic AI. Yeah, I typed it in. Let me do it again, and then I'm getting up out of here, y'all. I'm definitely, I don't know. I got the Classic AI, right. Here it is, right here. I found it. Here it is, right here. I think I put AI Classic or something like that. But here it is right here, running Android 14. It says coming soon. And here it is right here. Like I said, I got the picture of it. I just don't have the device. I just don't have it. Excuse me. But you look like you got a power button on the side right here. That's very interesting. 4 gigs. I was right. It comes with 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs, AISR. For people don't know who AISR, that just enhances like uh, um, 720 to look a little better. Well, to look a lot better. 1080p to look similar to 4K. Type C, gigabyte. You know, we gonna see how this bad boy is. Yep. So we'll see how it is. We definitely, for people who are interested, let me drop the link. That way, if y'all want to see it, y'all can check it out. Now they got two of them coming out, James. Is this and they got two devices coming out. The G series, which is going to run Google TV, and this is one. I, I wonder, is this the new interface? That interface in the background look nice. Hmm. One thing about Buzz TV devices, again, there's no blocking no apps, none of that. All right. But one of the things that some of Buzz TV devices lack was like certified Netflix, certified Prime. I think one of their devices had Prime, but it didn't have Netflix, or it could have been vice versa. I think it might have had Prime, but it didn't have the certified Netflix. And so we got to see if this one going to have Netflix, because a lot of people still want to see Netflix and Prime. So it looked like it got an SD slot, a couple of USB ports, things like that. So it looked like it's going to Android, 4 gig, 64 gigabyte Ethernet, 2 TTR antenna, AX6 wireless, got Bluetooth 5 on it. So we're going to see. It says coming soon. We're going to see. All right. Maybe if I come on tomorrow, if I'm feeling good, maybe I'll come on tomorrow and we will discuss this device. We'll discuss a few of them, like the Google TV, and maybe I will show you, just maybe, some of my new devices that I have. And then by this weekend, hopefully, if I'm feeling well, I'll get with my dog Jig, um, and go over some things, and then present you another new device. All right. And then go from there. So, um, Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll get into it. But here go the G series right here. This is the one that's going to run Google. And to be honest, I like this. Don't this look nice though? You know, this look very, very nice. And then when you go to the G series, right? This one look plain. I look, to be honest, if you look at the remote control, look at the remote. All right, you got the remote right here. This is nice. I like this remote. Honestly, better. We'll talk about it. I think I might go live tomorrow. All right, I'll go live tomorrow, and then, but yeah, because I mean, we got this remote on a few of our devices. But man, tell me that remote ain't. And I wonder, is this backlit? Oh, it's backlit. Oh, you got the air miles. Hold up now, man. I don't think this is backlit, y'all. But we'll see. We will see. But it looked like it got all running Google. It looked like it got the Netflix certified YouTube Prime. And this look like YouTube Music right there. But then when we go back to this one, it doesn't have any of them hot buttons. So this one may not have the certification. But they this one right here is very, very nice. I just love the remote. I love Buzz TV remotes. I ain't gonna even lie. Buzz TV got some nice remotes. Them and Formula. But again, if you want a device and you ain't got to worry about your third party applications disappearing, this is probably what you want to go through. All right. So as you see right there, we'll talk about it though. We'll definitely talk about it. I may go live tomorrow. Yep. Yep. I may. Hey, please come tomorrow. Bring the recliner chair. Oh man, I just might. I ain't gonna even lie. I just might. I just might. So, hey guys, well, let me go on here. Hey, again, I salute to y'all, man. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. You know, I rock with y'all. Again, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all be safe out there. Keep your prayers open. Some good prayers. Not no, I hope they'll fall on his back. Don't do me like that. All right. But some good prayers. Hopefully I get better. That way, because right now I can't even throw a punch. I wouldn't dare fight nobody. That's just what it is. I can't even fight nobody. This arm right here is so weak. So weak. I can't even fight nobody. I just be like, hey man, you right. Yup. I'm that. I can't even do nothing because it's still in pain. So yeah. Oh, I know you ain't talking so, bro. Word on the street, they said you were missing for about 2 weeks off of Meta. I'm about to say Mercy. Meta. They said you was missing for about 2 weeks. You been down just like me. But hey, I did send you an early birthday present on Telegram. Hopefully you got it. Oh, you say my bad. They said you was missing. They said you wasn't feeling good the last time I was in there. Hey, hopefully mom's is well, man. Hopefully mom's is well. But hopefully you got your early birthday present in that telegram. Because I know if you would have saw it, you would have said, ooh wee, spend my money, my house and my cars. Well, you say, take my money, right? Take my money. So, but other than that, y'all, Buzz TV kicking butt with their remotes. Oh, yes, absolutely, Damien. Buzz TV, yeah. And you notice a lot of their devices are coming out with Bluetooth. Bluetooth, none of that IR crap. You know, none of that IR. So, all right, guys, let me get ready to get up out of here. I will talk to y'all most likely tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I got to get this back going. I can't be. I'm just out here just all messed up, going 3-4 weeks without checking in with y'all. But if you're a part of the group, you'll see my little X-ray that I put on DST Facebook group, so y'all can see it for yourself. Zoom in and you can see where the problems are. So again, love y'all, man. Be safe out there. Salute to y'all, and just look, take care of yourself. And we'll go from there, guys. Y'all be safe. All right. Superdell signing out. I will talk to y'all most likely tomorrow. Peace out, guys.